Hello, you're welcome to the second segment of this, where we're going to talk about the most important thing a man should know about a woman. My name is Pastor Chris. I spoke in the first segment how important is it for us to understand that a man and a woman, even though they exist in this present world and life, but they are fundamentally created for different purpose. And when we don't understand this different purpose and appropriate it the way it's supposed to go, that's where the problem begins. In Genesis chapter 1:26, I explained how God created a man to take care of the world, the generations to come, the animals, the vegetation, and all. But God created a woman basically as a helpmate for the man. So all the attentions of a woman, her focus, her intent, in her dressing, in everything she does in life, is to attract attention of the man. And that's where the problem comes. Okay? So as a man, I can understand that an average man, even though he's sitting down, but his mind is 10, 20, 50 years ahead of him. An average man is not bothered about his imminent situations. An average man is bothered about what happens years to come, what happens in his tomorrow. Men are motivated to see actions of tomorrow, not just only today. But women are more motivated to see the actions of today. It is the actions of today that tells them about tomorrow. But is the action of tomorrow in the life of a man that encourages him to be nice today. However, for the single fact that a man is burdened by all this thought of tomorrow, the man should also understand that because the woman is basically created for the service of a man, if you lack to understand, to give the woman attention, that's the beginning of the problem. In the Garden of Eden, I believe Adam was so busy, and immediately Adam became busy, the devil came in, began to talk to the woman, and dragged the woman outside the grace of God. Women likes to talk. If you fail to talk with them, they will talk with the evil. They will discuss with the devils. Sometimes these devils may be their friends who keep telling them how irresponsible their husband or the male figure in their life is. It could be in their job. Because even when they love the Lord, even when they care so much about the Lord, do not forget that them loving the Lord and caring about the Lord does not remove the fundamental purpose why they are created. They are created basically to take care of the home, to take care of their children, to take care of their family. And they women were not basically created to be the breadwinners. That was not how God made it. No. Adam was supposed to be the one to till the ground. Eve was to be a help mate for Adam, not the one that would till the ground. So, if you, for any reason, as a man, you turn around the responsibility, the first responsibility of providing for your home, you're not working hard enough. You're hiding under the shadow of a woman. You want the woman to provide for you. You want the woman to feed you. You want the woman to make money and give to you. First, you have failed. You have disappointed your fundamental goal of being created. Every man at the point of creation is empowered by the grace of God to succeed. You are empowered by the grace of God to provide for your home as a man, but you can relinquish this authority to the woman. And once you relinquish the authority to the woman is now the one providing for you. Then there is an issue. Okay? There's an issue. So, what I'm saying is this: as a man, if you, with all what you're doing, with your thought, with your love in the Lord, one of the fundamental things that you can do that can save your life and save the life of your wife and save the life of people around you is quietness. Is ability to learn how to be quiet. The Bible says learn to be quiet, ability to learn to ignore. Because sometimes you may not know what is going on in the mind of the woman. Sometimes you may even be providing all the whole money in the world, and the woman is still complaining. Because remember, the greatest gift of every woman is attention. They want to be listened to. They want to talk. And they want to talk and talk and talk and talk. So what do? You give them the opportunity to talk. Let them keep talking. Even when you're not interested in the talk, pretend, act. Sometimes we look at movies and we love the movies. We are happy for the movie, but we forget that everything in a movie is acting, people pretending to do some certain. Sometime in a marriage, you act, you become actors and actress just for the moment. Okay? And if you notice, if a woman is the type that talks or that likes to nag, and you're very quiet, you don't talk, you don't say a word, after a while, that woman calms down. Once the woman calms down, you can sit the woman down and explain to her that you may not want her to go that route anymore. Okay? I believe strongly that if, as a man, you learn to ignore and keep quiet 60% of the time, your life will be saved. And most of the cases that leads to fight and divorce will be solved. Don't worry, it doesn't matter what you hear. You can ignore it. The Bible says, be swift to hear, but slow to talk, and slow to anger. So you can keep hearing, the woman is talking, is going. That's okay. Women are meant to talk. They like to talk. They enjoy talking. But as a man, if you learn to keep quiet or sometimes just sit down and keep listening, that will help. So the fundamental thing a man supposed to know about a woman, one, you have to provide. You have to show your wife, show your woman that you are trying to provide for the home. They have to see the evidence that you are trying. Two, sometimes you may not understand why the woman is nagging. Learn to keep quiet. Learn to ignore. Because if you don't ignore, there is something in a man that can kill when you refuse to ignore. But when you begin to ignore, that solves the problem. I hope I've been able to make a little meaning or a little sense in this. It's just an advice according to the scripture. And I believe that if you follow just this little advice, it works more than magic. Even though in Christianity we don't believe in magic, we believe in the grace of God. We believe in following the word. The advice I've given is in accordance with the scripture. And I believe that if we have listened to this and obeyed, it will solve most of our problem. If you have any question, feel free to send me an email to ask your question, or we can also pray for you. You can also subscribe or hit the bell icon. Take care and God bless. See you next time.